Hi there, this is Bridget from the PlannerSpeechie. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a memory keeping spread for the week of March 18th through the 24th, 2024 in my CD Stickers vertical planner. I'm going to be using this really beautiful kit called Beautiful Tales from CinderellaPaper. This is a kit that I purchased the art for on Etsy and then printed on my own printer using my inkjet printer and a silhouette. So I did not print all of the pages that came with this kit. I just printed and cut the ones that I thought I would use. So there are actually a lot more on there, but I will link to this shop in my description down below. So I thought this was really cute. It's got a biblio cottagecore vibe to it with a sort of slant at Jane Austen. So I loved the artwork in this. It's beautiful. This olive green paired with the pale pink I thought was really, really cute. So anyway, there's a nice full spread here, a pear tart. I think my favorite thing is how this girl is glaring, like, don't interrupt me while I'm reading. Fantastic. So this is the washi. I'm not crazy about this it looks a little 70s to me. Doesn't really fully match the vibe and tone, but I'm going to use it because I already printed it. This looks fantastic. So I decided to do the solid ones with the decorative flags. And then this kit also came with some lettering, which is nice. Lots of really cool functionals, which I don't think I'm going to use unless I've put it in my bullet journal that I was tracking something specific. I'm probably not going to use it. So that's kind of a bummer. These are the glitter headers for the top, and then there are all these additional flags down here. So that is what I printed for this kit. I thought this kit would do well with a rose gold just to match that pink. So I am going to be using some rose gold little elements here. I don't have a ton of rose golds right now, so I'm just going to use what I have. I'm going to bring back those mini cottage doors from last week. I thought those were really cute and definitely go with the vibe of this kit. I'm going to be using the numbers from an old sheet from Charlotte's Paper Company, and this is Pink Diamond Planner Co. This is not true rose gold. I believe this is rose gold matte, but it was left over from an ultimate kit that I had, so I thought I would use it. And then if I need additionals, I'm going to use the minimal Charlotte's Paper Company flags. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and lay down the base, and then I will come back in a voiceover. And I'm going to do this part offline.
Alright, so the first part of this video is going to be faster than the second, just to move things along. I put down 2 of these washi strips, and again, I'm not crazy about this like retro daisy style that's coming back for some reason. I know it was like, it's funny because it was this echo of the 70s in the 90s, and then it somehow became a 90s thing. So now it's a 2020s thing that was a 90s thing, that was a 70s thing. So bizarre. Anyway, so I had to put the foiled lettering off camera because I had a little bit of time getting it onto the stickers, but it all worked out. I really love this book lay. It's so good. And then, I don't know, for my fellow planners out there, I get so satisfied when I finish an entire page of stickers and I can just toss it. Like, it's so satisfying. Okay, so yeah, I was trying to figure out where I wanted to put that double box, and I decided to put it on the weekend, I guess, which makes a lot of sense. And I put it right up at the top. It looks very cute up there, actually. And then this other full box looked so much like the one I'd put for the quote box, so I just decided not to put it on the bottom. Or maybe I did. I can't remember. Guys, this is like sad because I just did this. So I was having a lot of trouble getting these headers off of the page. Something went wrong when I guess I did the cut file because it was either the paper or the cut was not strong enough. Anyway, I could not get these things off. So you see that I'm like trying to turn the paper as much as I can, but a good kiss cut sticker should just lift right off. So I don't know what was going on with that. And then some of the full boxes had like these little gaps of white in between, and I didn't know what that was about. So I was just struggle bussing through a lot of this setup, but that's okay. It's still really great art. I'm definitely going to use it again, although I may substitute the see. I'm really struggling here. I think this is about the time when I decided to cut the camera and try and do it off screen. And I'm pretty sure it took me an additional 20 minutes just to get the headers off. The headers that are completely decorative serve no functional purpose whatsoever. Whatever. It's fine. So yeah, so then I decided I had this Simply Gilded perforated tape that I wanted to put on top just to give it a little bit more rose gold. And then this is my favorite washi that I own. This is Simply Gilded wood grain with rose gold on top of it to enhance the grain. So it's gorgeous. And like the day I run out of it, I'm going to be very, very sad because this was like the greatest washi tape I've ever purchased. But I don't want to just let it sit there. I need to use it. So then I couldn't find my washi breaker. I was just having lots of problems. Okay, so I'm clearly talking, but I'm just gonna talk over all of this. So I had put all of the different work things down, and I was gonna try and color block. I ended up kind of color blocking, I think, but not completely because I had some difficulty with sizing and stuff. This font is very strange. I don't know what I'd call it. It doesn't match my own handwriting, and it doesn't match the handwriting at the top for March. So this is just like a hot mess. But again, it's printed. I'm not going to not use it. I did do a cleaning tracker, which I think I stuck to actually. And I decided, yeah, I wasn't sure if I wanted to use that again. I think I end up using it. Yep, because I don't waste stickers. And it sort of looks like a continuation from the top. And then I just used a little flag, and I put a really pretty book floral sticker from Sadie Stickers there. Okay, so this is the next day after I'd already sort of mapped out what I was going to put in places. So Monday the 18th, I got some Happy Mail. Woohoo! That's a pumpkin paper co sticker. And then I used a stick with the plan co to mark my therapy. We were watching Curb Your Enthusiasm, the final season. We watched it on Monday night because we weren't staying up that late to watch it on Sundays. So we would sort of backtrack there. I had to read my new book club book for book club coming up. Um, and I did a lot of speech therapy, so I decided to use a really cute heart bubble deco, which I really want her to bring back. I don't think she ever will, but this is like my favorite thing that she made. And then I used a Chic Blossom Prince Coffee Monday sticker to put that at the top. So I'm already loving the colors, the vibe of this. It looks fantastic. And so Wednesday, I knew that I was going to be hosting book club. I also had some doctor's appointments, and I was starting a new protocol this week. So that was like, it was a lot. This was a very, very busy and emotional week for me. Um, so I actually, it's not on there, but I did a lot of cleaning on Monday. This was really cute. I used a little like fairy door to mark that I did speech therapy. I do speech therapy every day, guys. Sometimes I mark it, sometimes I don't, but I do it every day. I did treat myself to McDonald's for lunch. I had to call a specialty pharmacy to order my medications. So that little sticker there says order meds. That's from Stick with the Plan Co. And then I had an IEP meeting in the afternoon. And then I had to clean the kitchen. So that's a Fox and Pip sticker. I and then I watched The Daily Show with Jon Stewart. So we watched that on Tuesday because that doesn't air until Monday at 11. So it's like we're always one day behind with all of our shows, but that's okay. We get to watch it anyway. So I had to catch up with some session notes for the week, and this was kind of crazy. So I had to go pick up my medications. I went to Harris Teeter and Publix to get food for this evening. I hosted book club for the first time. I was very nervous about it, just because it was the first time my neighbors were seeing my home, and we all have the same home, and it's my first home with my husband, so like there's a lot of things that they have that like we don't have yet, and was very nervous about how it's going to be perceived. But it actually, I think it went really well. They loved playing with the kittens, so the kittens were a big hit too. And then I made a mistake and I started to put all of my Friday things on Thursday. And the weirdest part was that I did it color blocking for Thursday. So you'll see in a minute, I have to move everything over to Friday. It's going to be the wrong color. I don't care. Like, I'm not that fussy. And it's pretty cohesive. So on Friday, I had an IEP meeting at 9:30. I had to do two speech and language evaluations with a hearing screening. My grad student and I did them together because she needed the experience to do it. Um, but Fridays are a good day to like get that stuff done because I don't have a ton of therapy on Fridays. That's just how my schedule is right now. And then Thursday, I just went ahead and added some extra flags. Um, because Thursday I kind of took it easy. After having to deal with the book club and getting the medications and cleaning the house, I was just kind of like, you know what, I don't really want to deal with it. I did have to watch a webinar for work about the direction that our department was going for the SLPs in our district, um, which the webinar basically said, like, we can't really allocate you fully until July. Now, it's July now, guys, so I haven't gotten any phone calls about my allocations from anybody yet, but I'm sure I will get some soon. Um, so on Saturday morning, I had another doctor's appointment at 7 a.m. So then I treated myself. I went to Target, and it happened to be the Diane von Furstenberg release. That's when they put everything out. So I picked up this dress. I wasn't sure that I liked it, but I picked it up. I put it in my cart. I walked around for like an hour. This was like 8 o'clock in the morning. When I got back to the front where all the displays were, everything was gone. I couldn't believe it. I was like shocked. And then I found out that this dress that I was going to buy for $35 the next day was already selling on Poshmark for like $125. Guys, I kept the dress. I'm not going to resell stuff, but it was very like fun to do that. Um, I went to the library, we got food from Metro Diner, and then we watched Fast and Furious 6. My husband's really trying to get through all of these movies. I don't know why. Sunday was Palm Sunday, so I got up early and went to Mass. Then I came home and had a Sunday breakfast. I did some planning, I did some cross stitching, and I just kind of relaxed, you know. I was really happy to be um, home and just keeping up with everything. I updated some IEPs that needed to be updated for the next week. Yeah, so there's a lot going on here. And I think I'm just trying to figure out how to fill some of those other spaces. So I just mentioned that Friday nights I was just cuddling with my husband, like it's just nice to reconnect after a long week. We don't get to see each other a lot during the week. Like we see each other for dinner, but then usually he has to work after dinner or I have to work after dinner. Um, I did watch a lot of Netflix after work, but the better place to put it was up top, but I didn't want people to think that I watch Netflix at work. I do not do that. I don't have that kind of time. Sorry. Um, I did do my session notes, and then I also did, I replaced the stickers. I did session notes, and I also did a lot of reading with coffee. So that is my full gambit, I think. Yeah, let's take a look.
Okay, so there you have it. This is the full spread. There are just a couple of little things I'm gonna add in at the very end in places, but I know what those are. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's, or today's, Plan With Me, I should say. Today's. Oh, haha, that's why I had written this all out. I was gonna put it here or here, and I didn't. I used all these other things instead. That's okay, same information, different area. How funny. But yeah, so just goes to show you can overplan. Thank you so much for watching. Next week's Plan With Me, I'll give you a sneak peek. Ooh, it's Easter week, so I'm gonna have an Easter themed kit for everybody to see. Ooh. So I hope you guys tune in for the next one. Take care and see you soon. Bye.